Welcome to my channel, Cashflow Nexus. I appreciate you guys taking out time out to watch my video. This is a big move that I see in a potential Bitcoin upset or a triumphant cry. So Bitcoin has been, in a downtrend, for the past, 5, 7 days. And it's not a big deal. It's not like real significant, but we are at a very crucial level. And I just want to point something out before getting right into the video on the weekly time frame. So I have these days marked, you know, and I said this, some time ago, some months back, that by July we will see Bitcoin make its downtrend, and it's been doing that since let's see, beginning of June, like June 24th is when it started making its downtrend, but now it's officially making its bigger pushes to the downside. And people laughed at the idea, but it's you got to look at things at a realistic standpoint, especially if you're looking at it at a bigger perspective, such as the weekly time frame. So I still have this marked as a triangle or a pennant because we could still easily bounce back, and I want to get to that later on, but we could still easily bounce back and still continue that parabolic movement to the upside, which is what's possible. But I want to explain both cases before we go into this video. You know, and take this as you want. Uh, Go by what you see, and really get a bigger perspective on what's best for you. But this is how I trade, and I want to show you long term what I see. So right now we are in a crucial area for Bitcoin where we could either continue to the upside, and we break this level, we're coming down even lower. So I have these levels marked up on the daily time frame that I want to go more into. But looking at it, we are starting to make our move, and I mark this day. We are making a move. It's between now and July, tomorrow, pretty much July 18th. We will see whether Bitcoin will sustain or fall and crumble down. So if we are to fall and crumble down, I do want to say it is possible to to move back down to 4K territory, 3K territory. And looking at this triangle I have drawn up, it shows that's very possible because even the clouds show that as well, that this will be a level of support. This will also be a level of support. Anything that's below where we're currently at is support levels. And I want to say that if this does happen, we do get this movement. I say by October, sometime October, we will finally bottom out on Bitcoin, and make our move even higher to the upside. So, this is crazy accusations right now, but we could get this right here, come down, make our way up to the upside. So we could get this very easily. So don't knock it. It's something that it could potentially happen, but right now I'm just watching, everything play out accordingly, and I'm gonna play my cards according to what I see. So right now, this is what I want to go into. Let's go into the daily time frame. So we are at a once support fractal area. Everybody says fractals aren't really good. I think they're fantastic for entering and exiting the market. And right now, like I said, we are at a crucial area for Bitcoin. Between where we're at now, which is between 8,868 and 9,753. This is a zone that I potentially see in Bitcoin either folding or rising to the occasion. Um, you know, we also have cloud support as well, so we have such strong momentum to the upside. seeing Bitcoin move down would be absurd right now. But right now, that could very well happen if we range in this zone. If we range in this zone and break down, we could easily see another 8K again. If we break 8K, we could easily see another, 6K level, and so on and so forth. So right now, this is a very important zone to pay attention to right now, because if we could keep this above, you know, 9,753 and break above, and continue that movement to the upside, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna reach, the 13K, 14K, and possibly even new high, 16K, and so forth. So if we could get this, we could definitely continue this parabolic movement easily, and with very little effort too. I that's what I strongly believe. We break these two fractal zones, we're off to the races. So uh, once again, we range here is gonna be bad signs for Bitcoin. Uh, we haven't got a Kumo twist saying that we are moving to the downside, or momentum's about to really start changing. Once we start getting that twist, that's when we got to start worrying. And I want to go into that even more, because it did happen in the past, with back in 2017, before Bitcoin decided to do its chaotic drop. So we are seeing some similar movements again, as it did in the past, and I want to go over that, because if we do have that, we could very easily move to the downside, and that'll be in this zone. So we'll probably move sideways out here, and by October we'll bottom out. So it's very possible right now. And if that's the case, we could be seeing a potential head and shoulders in the making right here. So this is something to be worried about. So we also have that double top as well, and it's also slumped over. So we have this, happening. We could range out here too, boom, move to the downside, and possibly even lower levels. If it does move to lower levels past, 4K, 3K, zone, it'll be devastating for a lot of crypto enthusiasts. But it's, better to get in at a cheaper price. So you got to stay positive and keep the positivity going. So stay positive and keep it moving, and get more crypto, more Bitcoin, boom, move up higher. That's just how long term. So what I want to go over back in 2017, it looks very similar to that back here. So let's take a look. Very, very similar to what happened. Let me fix that a little bit better. There we go. So looks very similar to what happened. We got this slope of a double top here. We have the same cloud. I'm just telling you, once we get that twist, it's going to indicate that there's signs of bears taking over. So like right here, this is the crucial part I was telling you. Right now, it's either make it or break it. Broke that fractal level, we went to the downside. You see it did consolidate here, ranged, then it dropped. Try to test again, ranged, dropped. We're seeing that same action right in here. So this is something that I would definitely take heed of, definitely watch this area very carefully, because if we could break above and stay above this zone, we could move to the upside. Another thing that I'm worried about, I do see a TK crossover right here, showing very strong signs of bears taking over the market. So that being said, I hope you guys take everything I said with a grain of salt. Comment your thoughts, subscribe to this channel stay tuned for more content because, you know, I want to help as many people as I can to succeed and, you know, and not make, you know, critical errors just because of how they feel. You know, it's good to have that euphoric feeling of, yes, I'm finally going to do something with this. This Bitcoin's going to take off, but also keep a level head. You know, watch the markets carefully, watch what's being said, and everything will play out how it needs to be. Just be patient, wait for those moves, and you know, have a blessed trading, you know, lifestyle, and continue to get after it. God bless you guys.